And starting on a very beautiful note, we do more than just set your day. We set the time, and the time isn't noon, it is throwback o'clock. Yes, for the millennials, it's that time to feel young again. And for the Gen Zs, we'll try our best not to lose you, okay?
Yes, there's just one place that does it right by always giving you the right mixture of old school music and nostalgic moments. And we're right here with you, ever ready to deliver, never disappointing, no shaking.
The only thing ever shaking would be the imaginary time machine taking off. All the speakers giving you good jams and all the throwback vibes. You know, let's take you back in time, guys. You know my name. My name is Catherine. But y'all know me as Lady Cat, her real hotness. Queen Cat, her real hotness. Kit Kat, the person, not the chocolate. Kitty, Kata, Kate, Ovikate, Cruise.
Are you still in the medium mood?
I am. All week. In fact, till next week.
Okay, okay, good.
And of course, ladies and gentlemen, this is Royal Highness and His Flanness. I go by the name King OJ. Boy, you can call me OJ. That's what it is. It is what it is.
Good.
You already know.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Is it when this your research for me?
As
I can't remember the time
last time
this.
It's throwback.
No.
It's throwback,
It's
man.
throwback,
Yeah,
right?
true.
Okay, interesting stuff. And it looks like a lady's wristwatch because
But-
not big, but it's nice.
But you already know.
Yeah, I think that's just the vibe. All right, it's your homegirl right here. It's your girlfriend next door. It is the jewel in the crown. I feel so alive. Oh, my gosh, yes. All right, it is Honey Money. It is Honey Rava. It's been a while. I said Rava.
Because the months don't end now. Salary don't end. I don't money.
She done the lamba.
So lunch on you today, man.
You know, Shelley, you want to collect your own salary. Okay, you know what? Wrong with anyone that you like in those names that I just mentioned. Okay, now, yes, better get ready because on today's edition, we will be keeping you up to speed on what's happening in the entertainment world. Then we are going celebratory mode on Celebrity Birthday Shout-Out. Right after, we'll be hitting the rewind button, taking you back to this day in entertainment history.
Yes, the fun definitely doesn't stop there, as I'll be keeping us entertained on social view, sharing with us all the shenanigans happening on social media. While the Chew It Up segment will come afterwards, where one of us will be talking about what's presently bugging him or her.
The news recap will follow immediately, after which we will be checking out where they now, while on today's Daily Top 5. We'll be talking about names behind some classic TV and movie-themed soundtracks. So trust me, guys, you really do not want to miss the show today.
That's right.
Don't touch that dial.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Boys also want to have fun.
Girls just want to have
Girls
fun.
just
But our
want to have
fun is different.
I don't know what
It's
you're
so different.
Your fun is people visiting you and you not accepting it as visitation.
Yes, and they say it means something else. Honey pots.
Okay, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, let's just start the entertainment. Did you guys see Fireboy's performance?
Oh,
at the
yes.
Wembley
Yes.
Stadium?
And then it was now shedding tears afterwards.
Man.
You know, I mean...
I understand.
I really understand. I really understand. Then who's that evil person who said today, I don't have tissues, let them out?
Let it out. Like performing at the Wembley Stadium, that crowd, Fireboy, one boy from Nigeria, performing a massive song and everybody singing along.
No, you couldn't even believe it.
It's not Tesla Balogo Stadium.
At all.
It's not your venue
It was
Eco
so
Hotel.
touching.
Wembley Stadium.
Man.
That is massive.
Yes,
on its own.
congratulations.
So, yeah.
Congratulations to
big ups to
Fireboy.
him.
Way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get into it proper. JJ Skills announces the end of his marriage to Funke Akindele. Music and TV executive Abdul Rashid Bello, popularly known as JJ Skills, has announced his separation from Funke Akindele, the Nollywood actress and filmmaker. He made this announcement in an Instagram post in the early hours of today, admitting that their marriage has been having issues for over 2 years. He wrote, and I quote, "Dear friends and family, I need to let you know that Funke and I have separated. While it lasted, we shared a lot of things together and have created 2 beautiful children. The last 2 years have been extremely difficult for us. I know I have tried my best to fix things, but I believe it is beyond repair now. 3 months ago, and at Funke's existence, I moved out of the house, and apart from AMVCA, I've not been able to get Funke to sit down in an amicable manner to discuss the future of our relationship." He continued, "I'm making this announcement so that the public is clear that we both are pursuing separate lives, we still have issues that need to be addressed, such as the custody and well-being of our children, which is paramount, as well as business interests, which needs to be disentangled. But I have no doubt that this will be resolved one way or the other, Mr. Abdul Bello. Rumors that the couple's marriage was on the rocks hit the media in April, after which the movie star's stepson Benito dragged her on social media. At the time, JJC Skills took to his Instagram page to show support for his wife, sharing a photo of their family, which he captioned, "The only rock that stays steady and the only institution I know that works in marriage. London is cool, but I'm missing home at Funke, Jennifer, Akindele, my love. I have loads of fun with the children. See you soon at home." On Father's Day, the actress shared photographs JJC took with his children with a caption, "Happy Father's Day, darling. Thank you so much for being a wonderful and caring father. We love you. God bless you more. Bye-bye, Beji of life." JJC Skills and Funke Akindele got married in 2016, and they welcomed a set of twins in 2018.
This really, 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 really broke my heart. I had to check again. Maybe it's some April Fool kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, what's today's date again? And I'm like, it better be a joke. Because what? I didn't even hear the rumors. I was not, because no. Those are not rumors that I really want to hear. When I saw this, it was really, really shocking. I know that people can go about saying all stuff. I thought that this is one that would stand the test of time. Gosh, it broke my heart. Like, I'm like, what? What? So it is not about making people your standard, but it is about believing in something so much. And I felt, what is this institution turning to?
Crazy, man.
It's just crazy. And then when the news broke, a lot of people like you were sad and surprised, because for the past couple of months, there have been rumors about trouble in the marriage, crisis and everything, but there have been posts from both of them stating all was well and everything was going well. Even when Benito's saga happened and it kept recurring, his mom came into the old saga and they were dragging JJC, everyone said there was no issue until he came out now to say it. And now we're seeing people begin to come out to say, well, part of it is true. They know about this part, they know about that part, and it's just sad.
Immediately I saw it, I said, is this playing? Because we watched AMVCA recently.
Yeah.
Now people are now dipping O's and saying they came separately and all that.
And that
like,
the fact that they've even been covering it well.
Yes.
I just wish they could cover it some more and work it out.
So that's one thing I love about, crazy thing about social media. Now, right there, Father's Day, she posted, but in between there was something going on.
Yep.
And y'all didn't know. And I love that maturity that he kept it. I think it just got to the point whereby JJC just had to let it out. Like, you know what? Well, it go rich. So tell your story instead of somebody telling your story.
Because
I think that's the issue right now.
Okay, because
it don't
might just get somewhere.
It don't reach stage whereby people don't say, no, these people know they again.
Yes.
Then they will not do breaking news, but tell your story. I think it's way better.
And then you hear
Funke
different
has not
things.
said anything. Funke Akindele that I know has not said anything. Congratulations to her, by the way. She's supposed to be the
one of the 397 or 70.
No, aside the Oscar one, the deputy governor aspirant running with the PDP opposition party PDP. She's supposed to be the deputy.
That's right. But wait.
You don't.
I don't know whether.
I don't even know what to say anymore.
It's crazy, man. We know.
Okay, so now let's just move on. R. Kelly sentenced to 30 years in prison. The verdict is out, and embattled American singer-songwriter R. Kelly has been sentenced to 30 years in prison as he was found guilty on all 9 charges, 1 count of racketeering and 8 counts of sex trafficking and sex-related crimes. Judge Ann M. Cudney handed down the sentence yesterday after the court heard statements from the singer's victims at the U.S. District Court in Brooklyn. The judge reading our sentence said, said that these crimes were calculated and carefully planned and regularly executed for almost 25 years. You taught them that love is enslavement and violence. If you would recall, federal prosecutors had asked for a sentence of more than 25 years for a 55-year-old citing the need to protect the public from further crimes. The singer's lawyers were, however, seeking the minimum of 10 years, laying out their argument for leniency, citing his highly chaotic childhood home where he was sexually abused. Just so you know, R. Kelly has been in custody since 2019, and after this indictment by federal prosecutors in New York and Chicago, is set to stand trial again in Chicago this August on child sex images and obstruction charges, as well as in court in Illinois and Minnesota on sex abuse charges.
It's like it's a never-ending story for him. Now he's being charged here. He still has other cases. And at the end of the day, if he gets charged everywhere, then he can't do anything again.
To me, it's a
wrap.
The story is ended.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
It's ended already.
Because 30 years is a lot.
This is somebody that is 55 years old, 30 years. Even the prosecutors were saying 25 years and above. His lawyers wanted 10. And now it's 30 years. That's for this crime. And when they do the Illinois and Minnesota for the pictures and everything, that's another year. So whichever way, for good behavior, one way or the other,
maybe they can now
20 something.
Well, it's a wrap.
55-year-old, 20-something. And it's even crazier these days that people just get cancelled. So when I say get cancelled, people will not play your songs.
Exactly.
People will not buy your songs.
It's already happening.
People will not want to. He has some classic songs that people will even want to use for movie soundtracks.
I'm so sorry.
Now people will not want to
go close to any material that has to do with him.
I watched Surviving R. Kelly, the documentary, and watching that documentary itself, I was like, I love R. Kelly. But I was just going, and all of a sudden from the documentary, got arrested, been in jail. Now all of this coming out, the verdict, 30 years. I feel sad. I'm one of those people that will probably still listen to R. Kelly's song.
In as much as I do not condone
yes.
I find it very, because see,
we don't listen to stories over.
So there is no how you're going to say, we know that what is done is very, very bad, right? Yeah. But, God. See, everything we're saying here is what you have said before. And I'll say again that, please, people should take a cue from other people's experiences. Please don't let pleasure, few minutes pleasure, destroy everything that you have built. This is so heartbreaking and sad. I know that when we sit down here and talk about this, some people go, online and say, why are you people pitying him? Why? It's not even about pity right now. It's what is this exactly?
What to learn from it? He has his fan base who are still going. Like there were a whole lot of comments on American
which you can still release songs from prison.
Yeah, but because of the cancel culture. So a whole lot of people from the American social media space, fans of R. Kelly, were saying, don't just lock up R. Kelly. Lock up the parents of those girls, of those ladies.
I tell you what.
For these guys to have access to those people for a long duration of time, that means probably their parents were involved.
And
so that's another conversation again.
I totally agree in a way. But I'll tell you again that you see all the celebrities you see people putting girls actually pushing themselves on them.
Yes.
Groupies.
They want to, in fact, if we're going to use Fela as an example, there was a particular time that they actually had them send all the women, the parents too were protesting and they wanted their children back home.
Come back home, yeah.
But guess what? In no time, they were back.
They came back home. At the end of the day, you can't stop them, and it's just crazy. It's just crazy. That's all I'll say.
It's a sad one, man.
Very sad.
That's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. R. Kelly, let's move on to the next story. Kristen Bell would return as Batman under one condition. Kristen Bell is open to slipping into his Caped Crusader costume again on the condition that the studio in charge of the franchise meets his needs. He made this known during the promotional campaign for Thor, Love and Thunder, where he was asked what it would take to have him reprise his role of Bruce Wayne and Batman. He replied saying, "No one's ever mentioned it to me. No one's brought it up. Occasionally, people say to me, oh, I hear you were approached and offered all this. And I'm like, that's news to me. No one's ever said that. Kristen Bell explained that he and the director, Chris Nolan, made a pact before making the blockbuster trilogy. He said, I had a pact with Chris Nolan. We said, hey, look, let's make 3 films. If we're lucky enough to get to do that, and then let's walk away. Let's not linger too long. In my mind, it would be something if Chris Nolan ever said to himself, you know what, I've got another story to tell. And if he wished to tell that story with me, I would be in, end quote. Just so you know, Kristen Bell starred in Chris Nolan's director trilogy from 2005 to 2012, where he played the superhero Batman in Batman Begins in 2005, The Dark Knight in 2008, and The Dark Knight Rises in 2012. Kristen Bell is, however, keeping himself busy with a completely different comic book character. He's currently starring in Thor, Love and Thunder, the 4th installment of the Marvel Cinematic Universe Thor franchise, where he plays the villain Gore, the God Butcher, which is scheduled to open in theaters next month.
Is the fact that when you were talking about him or quoting him, it was almost like it was the voice that I was hearing.
Oh!
No, wait.
Okay, calm down, let her land now.
There's no need to
Who be
laugh.
this? He said there's no need to land. So honey pot hang in the air. But OJ has a great voice.
You dey whine me now. You don't dey turn whining. You don't dey turn whining.
No,
Every Wednesday,
the one
OJ.
guy said it was but
OJ.
this Catherine.
You dey whining.
OJ, every Wednesday, I know they talk.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, hey, no be whining. But
yeah.
I'm super excited about this. It is really happening.
What?
OJ, why did you...
You know Loki, what's this guy's name? The new Batman. I can't remember his name.
Oh,
but you know that vampire's diary guy, vampire guy.
Yes.
Why can't I remember his name? So I'm not a fan of him playing that Batman character. One of my favorite Batman characters has to be Kristen Bell.
Yes.
Was it Jennifer Lopez's boyfriend? Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck killed it.
Yeah.
I love those guys playing Clooney. George Clooney
yes.
killed
George
it.
Clooney.
But yeah, Robert Pattinson playing Batman, I'm not a fan. So if truly the franchise is, whether one way or the other, the rumor is going on, please make it fast. We want Kristen Bell back playing Batman and give Chris Nolan so that they produce the movie.
Yes.
Because Robert Pattinson, I know they feel the game.
I actually am super
The
excited.
first one, I'm not feeling. The first one he did.
Oh my God.
Yeah, okay, I'm done.
OJ, calm down now. But people loved it. It was a blockbuster.
Ooh.
It was a blockbuster in the cinemas.
Yeah, because of the franchise. The franchise is
No, don't
massive
say
already.
that. Don't
Not
say
just the
that. You're not going
franchise.
to
He also
spoil
has his
people's
own
work like
fan
that.
base.
But did you watch the
Did
Batman?
you see the reviews?
Did you watch the Batman?
Did you see the
It
reviews?
was a drag.
So for you, as they
Exactly.
say, different strokes for different folks.
Personal opinion.
I know there are people like me there that says I think
evil.
Robert Pattinson should stop playing Batman. Let's go and sign petition on change.org.
Wow.
If you want Kristen Bell back as Batman, yeah.
Okay, you can say.
If you want
him.
Robert Pattinson,
Okay, so you
No,
already
I
have
actually
somebody
want
saying that.
Kristen Bell
You
back.
see?
Like,
Okay.
if you want this Vampire's
Honey
Diary
Pot.
guy back,
I want
why you
Vampire
saying this
Diaries.
vampire? He has a name.
Robert Pattinson.
I want Robert Pattinson back.
See, you know, this is the problem. When you've seen someone play a particular role for a very long time,
You get
even
used
when you see them in another role, in your mind, you're like, why is the vampire acting as Batman? So that is OJ's problem right now.
I get
because
it.
he has seen
I
him
get
in
it.
Twilight for so
Twilight,
long
yeah,
that he's like, that's all he can
I is
play.
a superhero.
No, but we are always saying that people should not be
Typecast, thank you. So OJ, open your eyes.
I'm opening my eyes. Chris Nolan and Kristen Bell. Looking forward to you guys coming
Be
back and doing it.
open-minded.
Because you guys have done 3 and you
Yes.
killed it. Looking
We're
forward to
hit.
you guys doing
Okay, guys,
it.
let's
We want Kristen Bell. Okay.
do not even mind OJ.
My voice is nice, I know. Right?
Wow.
Oh, honey, but trust me.
Please,
Just open a new
that's
door.
all we can talk on entertainment news before you make me say entertainment history. Meanwhile, Catherine, please be careful. This dude does not take compliments well.
That's what I'm saying. Now you open door. Not be open
It's
door.
now time for Celebrity Birthday shout out. First up in alphabetical order is David Alan Grier, who is 66 today. The American actor and comedian is best known for his work on sketch comedy television show In Living Color, Damon and others. In movies, he voiced in Stuart Little, as well as featuring in Jumanji, Little Man, Coffee, and Karim, amongst others.
And most recently, That Don't Embarrass Me.
Just seeing his face alone, a hilarious character
Yes.
always
It's
makes
weird.
me laugh. Any day, anytime.
That's right.
Birthday.
Happy birthday. And moving on swiftly for this year is 38 today. She is an American R&B singer, songwriter, actress, and author. She rose to fame as the winner of the 3rd season of the reality television series American Idol in 2004.
She
And
did
she's-
sing.
No.
Yeah,
She
she
sings.
sings pretty well.
Yeah.
And then she's been through so
much.
in
Yeah.
recent times, like from the beginning of her career till now, losing things, losing people, and all I can say, she's a strong woman.
Yes,
because
and
she keeps coming out of everything stronger, and I just want to say happy birthday to her.
Yeah, it's even been very spiritual for me because, you know, she's very strong, as you said. All right, Kathy is 42 today. She is famous. She is a famous Nigerian dancer, choreographer, dance instructor, and fitness coach. She is also the founder and owner of a Magneto dance company. She is best known for breaking the Guinness World Record for longest dance party in 2006.
And recently, to commemorate her birthday, she did a dance video.
That's right.
There was one babe that did.
I
We
saw
watched the
that.
video
Yes,
together.
yes, yes.
Hey,
Whoever.
She wasn't
who
even
want
changing
dance
clothes.
like coffee?
Yeah.
Was it that energetic one that she wanted to
By the
say
pool,
she's
by
giving?
the
in the
pool.
house.
No, I saw one hilarious boy on
No,
TikTok.
no.
That
said-
one was funny,
that said,
but
this
the
is not
lady-
a challenge to say TikTokers should come and do. Is this
I
that?
think
No, because
She did dance.
No, she did dance because
fine.
that one I said, oh no. For people who cannot even dance like me, it's a rap.
energy.
All right,
Happy
now.
birthday, Kathy.
Happy birthday to her. Lizzie Kaplan is 40 today. The American actress and model is popular for films such as Mean Girls, The Interview, Now You See Me Too, Allied, Extinction, and others.
Now you see me too.
Now you see me too.
Yeah.
For me too. Happy birthday.
Okay, happy birthday. Now, Martin Keisukas is 56 today. He's a New Zealand actor of film, stage, and television. He has starred in films such as Lord of the Rings, XXX, Abraham Lincoln, Vampire Hunter, The Equalizer, Noir, The Amazing Spider-Man 2, and others.
It's always acting the bad guy.
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken, from Triple X, he was the bad guy. In Amazing Spider-Man 2, he played the doctor character. It was always
He's a
acting
bad
the
guy in
Yeah.
movies.
Yes, happy birthday. Mike Tyson is 56 today.
Wow.
He is an American former professional boxer who competed from 1985 to 2005, nicknamed Iron Mike and Kid Dynamite in his early career. And later known as the baddest man on the planet, Mike Tyson is considered one of the greatest heavyweight boxers of all time.
You don't mess with Mike Tyson. Even somebody tried it on a flight recently. I think that was last month or last 2 months. Whether a fan or a troll, he took a public flight and the guy was trying to look for Mike Tyson's trouble. And he gave the guy. So the conversation did not change. You know, on a good day, it's Mike Tyson that will be the one that they will sue or anything.
Yeah.
But the guy was poking, looking for
So you would see that, you know, this was...
Mike Tyson just give him. The guy went down straight.
Oh, my
One blow,
God.
7 die.
That's the word.
All right, still on celebrity birthday shout-outs. Vincent D'Onofrio is 63 today. You might remember the American actor, producer, and director for his supporting and leading roles in both film and television. He played the role of Edgar and the Bug in Men in Black and the series. Other movies to his credit include Escape Plan, Daredevil, Jurassic World, Daredevil, Hawkeye, and others.
Here comes the man in black.
Yeah.
All right. right. Happy birthday to him, and I have a birthday shout out for. Should I call him my big brother, my friend? His name is Onome. Today's his birthday. Very supportive. Happy birthday to you, Onome. You're a good person, a sweetheart, and I wish you the very best.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Onome.
Big brother, friend.
What?
She call
All
me
right,
brother.
let's hit the rewind button already
And I call her
because
sister too.
it is time to take a look at what happened on this day in entertainment history.
Watch this.
Let's rewind. On this day in 1988, Sledgehammer last airs on ABC TV.
Punch yourself in the mouth. What? You heard me. Punch yourself in the mouth. Right now, it's an order. Oh, come on. Harder than that. Otherwise, I'm going to do it. I'm telling you. All right, that was nice.
And in 1992, End of the Road, a single released by Boyz II Men, went on to win the Grammy Award Best R&B Performance by a Duo or Group with Vocals. And in 2004, Spider-Man 2, directed by Sam Raimi and starring Tobey Maguire and Kristen Dunst, is released. And that's it on Rewind.
Watch this.
It go better for me. I go get money. I go get money.
I go get moto.
I go get private jet.
We go get mansion.
Oh my God, interesting stuff. How you are prophesying?
Megan Thee
Baba
Stallion.
It be like what a mega superstar.
Rihanna, after
Robin.
one, and
I go get
something.
Robin.
You know, one day go better.
All right, welcome. We apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen. You're in the right place.
It was a total mess, right?
Yeah. You're in the right place, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to check out the crazy happenings on your social media space, so better get ready for some good laughs. It's time for Social Bill. Married men write after you reject them on their WhatsApp status or Instagram status. They go, I love my wife and my son.
Yeah, congratulations. Congrats.
You don't know if the married man wanted to help you. You just be rejected.
Congrats.
What's Kerry? Help you too.
It's just that you
They
know
should help
that
themselves.
it's a day all right.
That's
Like
so.
a day all right.
I like you, I like
one
you.
message I saw. Somebody, one married man talking to a single girl. And the single girl now said, please, 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 I'm too young for this. Please, face your wife. Said, leave my wife out of this. Oh!
Yeah, because at that moment, that is not the conversation.
No, don't tell me that.
So leave my wife out of the
You
conversation.
should get yourself out of my phone, Abi, whatever thing, please.
That's always the best response. How's your wife?
She's all right, but let's...
Ask about the children too.
They are all right, but...
Oh, okay. So when are they visiting? Are you guys going out?
We will go out, but now, after you, I want relate with.
Why
So do you miss
want
your
to relate with
family?
me?
Do you like your family?
Get waiting,
what?
I say you.
Now your wife will not now know that it is you that is disturbing me.
They'll now go and be attacking
All the women that will now be coming after the girl. Please, oh, please, oh, please, oh.
Okay, married men, I tried. Yeah, let's just move on. This one says, write the answer true or false. And this is the teacher's face looking at the students, and look at what the students actually wrote.
Anyone that is correct.
Because the thing now look like false.
I love this
and it is still true.
So if the answer is true, I got it, man. If the answer is false, I got it, sir.
Because we can actually debate
it's true
this.
and false. Yes.
Yeah.
That's what the teacher look at. You be like saying they mad.
Nah, man.
Nah, me, you won't scatter my head.
Let's just move on. So there's a picture
Wow,
of a
what's
slippers, and it says, "Now dangerous steps I want they take now."
This one is-
Because I don't
this
know.
is dangerous.
Only part if Kim Kardashian rock this thing and I go talk say goes. This should be.
All you need to do is just make it a boot.
Guess what?
And she went.
I have to look at the pair of slippers again.
But if you rock them, think about it.
If na boots, babe, go they wear
if
them.
one big fashion icon
No,
rock
no.
them.
So there
It's not
is
boots.
one that is not. You don't have, but you have like toe. Do you understand?
Yeah, I don't
There
even
is
like
there
that
is a
one.
boots like that.
I don't
Yeah,
like
boots.
it.
But
Na boots, they
I
go
don't
rock 'em.
understand
The
this
claws are
Asha
there.
And
clause.
the under. It can't be like a cabin biscuit carton under.
Now dangerous steps.
This is dangerous.
Yeah. Now I want to take
Can
that.
you West? Can we?
Kanye rock
No, you can't. Kanye can rock it too.
everybody will rock am.
Because you know
trend,
what? Who wears perforated shirts in this life?
It's art. It's art, ladies and gentlemen.
We out here.
Yeah. This one says, I keep attracting talking stages. Lord, if customer service is my calling, let me know, please.
Yes.
Yeah, because you people need to talk before you start the relationship proper. So that why are you people rushing the process? There should always be a talking stage, dear ladies. It's not that it's customer care.
So how many months should that now last? That be weeks.
It can't depend on how they answer the talk. So that we will take the conversation to the next level and do it in one do.
So people can be in talking stage for like 1 year.
1 year. And some people talking stage, they're already seeing.
Okay, let's just
I don't even understand what talking stage means.
As in anymore.
She like yes, you're talking stage 1.
Letter stage lower.
This one says, I don't argue with my siblings. I express my feelings when I dish food.
I would not like to offend this type of sibling.
Shout out to the elder ones.
So,
they actually
you eat nonsense.
They actually did it a whole lot. Like, Shebi, it's me that sent you a message. You're saying you're watching TV. Okay. Why is my food small? Why is the fish small? That is what you should eat.
When the food
because
is
you don't get the mind to go kitchen, go they dish your food.
OJ, then when they find out the food is salty, they now give you small meat and plenty food.
So I can't even relate. Because growing up, I think nobody liked food overly like that.
So it was a punishment.
It was okay. It was not a punishment.
No, in my house, what my dad used to do when there were always issues with people that sell food is, if now you sell food, now you go carry last. So you make sure everything is equal because you know, say, if one meat big pass the other one, if the rice pass the other one, if plantain pass the other one,
what
now
about,
you go miss.
What about a situation whereby I chow little in the kitchen, then I will now form
and that one, they never know. But now you go still carry
so
the
that's
last
what
one.
to do if you are the last person to
Don't listen to OJ.
First, chow to your satisfaction. Gauge yourself first. Then I start serving people.
OJ.
That's what to do.
Not be today they do. Hey!
Honeypot's favorite pet makes an appearance, a cat. And the caption says, me watching relatives finish all the snacks that I was planning to eat after the leave.
This thing can be very annoying. It can be very annoying, not just snacks. When you buy drinks, you buy things you want to take, you put in the fridge, and then you're inside, you just come out and you can't stop them.
Yeah. You see that snacks own or something that when they eat that you don't get them say,
if you know that you still want to eat, don't give them all. Because if you have a visitor like me, I will eat everything.
Some would even go to the fridge to take it. Some will go and take it themselves. They say we are family.
No, I think that one is different. Maybe somebody you are very close and that person wants something.
So,
just buy surplus.
Dear relatives, when you go visiting, and you know that there's like a little child in the house or somebody that might be interested in what you're eating.
Call them and give them.
If you see the child, parents will still cut ties.
Just bring extra.
Or you know what? Just leave little there. Because last is the child that they'll say, BC, come and pack it.
My friend's child, this child changed it for the momo. No one was like, no, you don't do that. He still came, he wanted the Fanta. And then the mom that owner wanted to give him drug. He collected it and came to give it to me to give him. So administer. When I was leaving, he was following the mom. You want to get back to my child,
Only for the Fanta, you fantasied that child.
This is from Winter Malice, and the caption says, I will not say anything until my lawyer arrives. And this is a dog. And look at what this dog did to this spoon. All
these dogs that eat people's shoes and clothes and everything. I don't understand.
No, if you have a pet, a dog, and the dog has not eaten your shoe or your clothes, I don't think you have a pet. It's like standard. So you prepare mentally. You prepare for things like that. Tire.
Because there is
car. You see all those parts of car.
You know the worst.
All those
Are you serious?
The plastic parts.
Did you see the person that gave the dog a befitting burial?
Yeah, that's South
African guy like that. He had chairs, he had this, and he even said thank you, proper appreciation to the people who attended and graced the occasion.
Even gave farewell speech.
So this person, there's nothing your lawyer can do. It's a pet. Pets do that. Probably when you beat the dog a little bit, you scold the dog.
The one that
After once, twice, there'll be a correction.
The one that ate morning.
Okay, that one you can call a lawyer.
But in this case, OJ, they're asking the dog, why did you eat it? The dog is saying, I will not say anything until my lawyer arrives. Where's the lawyer?
So dogs they know they've committed the offense, but they will just look away.
Can't they form on looking?
Yeah, I'll beat the dog.
You don't beat animal
The lawyer
rights.
never come.
Animal rights.
But only
Yes,
but I mean, you not see that human rights.
Look at what they did.
Especially when it's one expensive designer shoe you just
Look at
bought.
what they did to former Chelsea footballer Zuma.
There's no video evidence. No video evidence.
So, oh my God.
No video evidence. Now go and piece your new shoe.
This one says, I feel a spark between us. Me. He quench the fire.
That's me.
That's fine. Don't even use sand because they can rekindle the fire.
If you like, say what my ass
I'm not
wrong.
interested.
Because I'm not ready for nonsense.
I beg.
Please, oh.
Don't come and stress me.
Please.
I beg.
Thank you.
In fact, if I see tank, I go pour
that
am.
place.
Dear people watching, if you know you want any spark in your relationship or you have one boy or one girl, don't follow these people. Don't follow them. They're all right, though. They get
waiting.
So don't let them
OJ,
tell you not
they
to.
get waiting.
Don't quench the spark, oh. Let's just move on. At yourmark_, put up this post and it says, if I could see the amount of money I've spent in my life so far, I'll probably cry because I just... You only
I
live
understand.
once. And only person always talk about that billboard that you say that you it's in your future.
But then I say it again that I want to get to heaven and then look back and say I lived. I really want to enjoy this life that on my tomb, I would like them to write Olayemi lived. Yes.
On that note, ladies and gentlemen, we are done with Social Bill. Social Bill was a blast as usual, and that's all we've got for today. Tomorrow is another day. The second hour is about to set up, but first, let's get into more throwback vibes. Let's go.
Welcome back, people. If you're just tuning in, this is eSplash, where your entertainment is our top priority. You missed the first half of the show, but not to worry. We still got more lined up. But first, it's that time to chew it off, where one of us will be updating us on what's getting him or her stirred up. Because I'm good.
I'm good.
Hey!
Hey! When you get hey from Honeypot, wear your helmet.
I'm just saying hey because which way Nigeria?
Okay.
So I saw in the news, so one of the students from Zamfara that they gave scholarship to Cyprus was complaining, doing a video saying that the Nigerian government, the state government that gave them scholarship, Zamfara state government that gave them scholarship did not pay. So they have sent them out of their hostels and they are sleeping out now because the institution is not having it. So I'm like, how do you grant somebody scholarship and you're not coming through? How does that even sound? Is there anything, like, it's almost like everything is wrong with Nigeria. How do you do that?
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that story and I was shocked, and I've been trying to follow it up. There was a while someone came out to say that they've been trying to investigate it, and it seems the money was disbursed, but it never got to the students. And it's just crazy. So there's a lot of investigation actually going on right now on that particular story.
Why wouldn't I get?
Because these people are in another country.
Who paid? It's not about the state government going. Is it now going through?
So now the crazy thing right now is probably the governor or whoever is in charge, they've done their own part. So the thing went to somebody's table, and from that table,
why should they go to somebody's? Why?
So it's not the governor that will, and like he has put people in different positions. So yeah, you be in charge of this, you be in charge of this. So now all those people
here is that you see something happen to an American in another country, and America will just get on that issue.
Get them out.
What is happening? Did he have to get to that point where the students will now be sleeping outside?
Because I guess...
And the boy was now talking, the boy doing the video was talking about, the weather. That, you can say it's summer all over the world right now, but when it is now nighttime here, it's very, very cold. Students were lying down on the floor.
with clothes.
So I guess before it got to that level, there might have been complaints here and there.
Do you think that
to the
that
appropriate
institution would not
authority
even have gotten in touch
with whoever
Yeah.
it be?
See,
So there would have been an exchange of emails, an exchange of
like what? Like what
crazy.
exactly in the name of sponsorship?
national embarrassment. Crazy.
Nigeria will be
What in the name of
Nigeria.
scholarship is this one?
Yeah, at least.
I've been a Greek gift. Like what
Or
in
maybe.
the name of?
Maybe. So the guy just dey complain. We dey help your life. Why you
I
dey?
beg.
You know me now. Crazy.
Nigeria will always be Nigeria, man. Nigeria will always be Nigeria in every situation. Then we can always have this conversation, and hopefully the appropriate authorities will take charge now that it's out there. The appropriate authorities will take charge and rectify whatever it is that they need to correct, because this doesn't make sense at all.
Crazy.
At all.
Especially with the fact that they are in a foreign country that they do not know. Fine, they've been schooling there for a while, but when it comes to owing fees, these people take this thing serious. They take everything serious, and they have rules and regulations. Unlike in some places where they're like, oh, I know you, I sabi you, know if you owe me money, you go pay. That kind of thing. Hey, please, before somebody will come and owe me money, please let me come and be going to my place. But if you promise me something, you promise me birthday gift,
and then
you promise me scholarship, bring it, yo.
If he
maybe it's enough.
settle, if he
So before
cash
you
that
jubilate
out,
too much,
calm down.
Let them pay first. You see your receipt.
Arrange yourself first. Crazy, man. Ladies and gentlemen, after that rant session, here's a recap of the entertainment news in case you missed it. We talked about this earlier. JJC Skills announces the end of his marriage to Funke Akindele. A sad one right there.
very sad. R. Kelly sentenced to 30 years in prison.
Another sad one. And of course, we talked about this one. Kristen Bell would return as Batman under one condition. If Chris Nolan would direct, yes, we are rooting for that. Go Kristen Bell. Go Chris Nolan. We want you back as Batman. We don't want Robert Pattinson. Thank you very much.
We want Robert Pattinson.
We just want Batman. Whoever it is, as long as you act well.
Justice for Robert Pattinson.
Justice for Batman. So we will be back shortly after this break. Justice for Batman. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I?
Tune.
I'm the
We
daughter
told
of the
you.
Most High.
Yes, and we told you that. We told the Gen Zs that we will try not to lose them. I hope you are not lost, Sha.
Okay, now let's bring Gen Z into this conversation. That right there is the Prince.
Yes.
From former Mohit
I
Records.
hope they know.
Yeah, so Mohit
Yes.
Record at Don Jazzy. You know
Yes.
Don Jazzy. The Banj.
Yes.
You know the Banj.
Do you know
Then there was
K-Switch?
Switch, the Banj's younger brother.
Yep.
There was Dr. Seed. You should know Dr. Seed.
Yeah, he just-
then Deep Prince,
the movie,
Don
yeah.
Jazzy's younger brother. There was Wandeko.
Wandeko.
You know Wandeko.
Yeah.
And right now, Deep Prince still signed under Maven Records.
Yes.
Has his own record label
Yes.
called Jones and World.
And that is where
And that
Rema
record label
Rema
houses
Yes.
Rema.
Yes.
You know Rema. And of course, Ruga.
Ruga.
You know Ruga. You see how we're bringing you guys into the conversation.
So now you see that it's all
So you have to
interconnected.
thank us for taking it to history
Yeah.
school. Because you know why I'm saying this? You can never be too sure. Sometimes I get carried away and I'm like, okay, maybe they know everything because, you know, when I...
Oh, but we did Twitter. We don't know anything. We dey follow transfer market. We dey
Honeypot.
follow violence. We don't know
If
what
it's not
no.
OJ, if it's not Cameron,
We don't want no.
because
TikTok.
because I tell you what, I was like, for me to know songs that were on before I was born.
Yeah.
So
was just
it
curious.
wasn't even about this job for me at the point, but I knew so much
yes.
that I felt that every other person should be like that.
Oh, well, we're
Not until Raskimono passed, and I was on radio that evening, and I was paying tribute to Raskimono, and somebody called and was asking, who is Raskimono.
What?
All the people never let this slide.
My heart broke. I said, how did we get here?
Well,
how did we get here?
It was easier
we're
for
on TikTok.
me.
We're doing challenges.
It was actually easier for me growing up because my dad had this turntable that every morning when you're waking up to the songs
give
from
you...
the turntable. Ebenezer Obey, Kingston Ade.
I don't only know foreign songs, though. I know Ebenezer Obey. I know Orlando Owo. I know
Kingston Ade. Hey.
You know, consign us. We did TikTok. We did do challenges. We did do that with...
If you want challenge me already.
We did. But that's what.
And when I see very young people who actually know all of these things, I give them respect. Like what? Like really? And you did your own work. You must have been around some OGs.
Well, that's what E-Splash is all about. Ladies and gentlemen, right about now, it's time for Where Are They Now? Let's keep you up to date on who has been off the scenes.
It's Where Are They Now? Kerry Hilson. Kerry Hilson is an American singer-songwriter and actress whose music style can be described as R&B, hip-hop, and pop. Kerry Hilson spent most of her youth working as a songwriter and background vocalist for several R&B and hip-hop artists with producer Anthony Dent, and by the age of 14, she had secured a record deal with the girl group The Signee, which later disbanded. Kerry attended Oxford College of Emory University in Georgia, while she continued writing songs for artists including Britney Spears, the Pussycat Dolls, and Mary J. Blige with the production and songwriting team The Clutch. In 2006, she signed with American rapper and producer Timbaland's record label Mosley Music. Her breakthrough came in 2007 after appearing on Timbaland's single The Way I Are, which topped charts around the world. In 2009, she released her debut album, In a Perfect World, which debuted at number 4 on the US Billboard 200 chart and certified gold by the Recording Industry Association of America, RIAA. The album has hit songs like Knock You Down featuring Kanye West, now known as Ye, and Neo, Turning Me On, featuring Lil Wayne and I Like. The album also earned Kerry 2 Grammy Award nominations. She went on to release a second studio album the following year, but it was not as successful as the first. However, it did include a platinum single, Pretty Girl Rock, and that was the last time we heard from the talented singer. Although she promised to release her third album, but until now, she has not released any music of her own. In 2020, she featured on Ghanaian musician Stonebwoy's song Nominate and some TV shows. We do hope she releases the third album she promised her fans anytime soon. But one thing we're sure of is we do miss the beautiful singer and her dance moves on our screen. Yay! Now you know where they are now.
Open shop, when it knocks you down, just get back up. You know, okay.
Motivation.
Honey pot, this is your hurry. When you're motivated, you're not in a hurry.
No. I'm just saying that be swift. When it knocks you down, don't stay there for too long. Open shop. We are open. We are open. Like after you don't chop the breakfast, open shop.
Stand up.
Yeah. Kerry Hilson, one of the maddest lines from that particular song has to be that Kanye West part.
Yeah, that Kanye West part.
Bad
is bad. Michael Jackson.
Now I'm mad, real mad, Joe Jackson.
Yeah,
Michael Jackson's dad, Joe Jackson, was always mad.
Yeah, love it.
Kerry Hilson will not drop her album after 20...
The third album.
Is it like 2010?
Yeah.
Always teasing it. Oh, my album. Oh, this next album. Oh,
we've been waiting.
Now, 2022.
And can you just take some minutes to appreciate her beauty? Girl is fine for days. Man. What?
Beauty, voice, everything check.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll go on a quick break and we will be back with today's 32.5. Stay here with us.
I love you.
Baby, stand with me.
Legendary right there, the elegant stallion, Oyinka Wenu, and of course, King Sunny Ade.
And the conversation would never end when it comes to these two, and whenever this song surfaces. In fact, we were even still talking about this when we went on, like, off air. We were talking about it. It wasn't really about King Sunny Ade, but then we're just saying that in the Nigeria of today, which you've I mean, do you find true love and people would wait for you? Because somebody said that it's only in Nigeria that a lady will love a guy, but when she's ready for marriage, she goes with the one that she does not really love, and she gets married.
Yeah. This marriage and relationship.
As in...
I don't even...
Make we just the deal.
Maybe just a look at.
What about make people just the deal, only pot?
Day, how?
They be in day.
I am not a party to premarital sex.
That wasn't what I was talking about on the pod.
I don't get it.
Okay.
That's how you people now go and get married. You now be doing partner. You know, I'm just saying. But then whatever rocks your boat, because I don't know. Why is it that some people they force you to say whatever rocks your boat?
Let's just move on with the show, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, from the good old days of TV sets with antennas to the beat it 3 times until it works TV and the modern LED TV screens, we've witnessed a robust number of entertainment shows. And as well, we know there are many things that make a TV show great, and a memorable theme song is one of them. The wave of nostalgia that hits you when you hear your favorite theme songs from your childhood is highly unmatched, isn't it? But we hardly mention the voices behind those soundtracks. Or should we say they didn't get the credit they deserve for giving us such a memorable soundtrack? Well, today will be different, as we'll be talking about names behind some classic TV and movie-themed soundtracks. This is Daily Top 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, watch me.
Yes, number 1, Iji Owuro. I got that right?
Yes.
Yeah. This Yoruba movie was a very interesting one, just like the song. The main cast, Bimbo Oshe and Desmond Elliott, did a fantastic job with the role they played. Shola Alison, who was behind the lovely soundtrack, became a household name after she dropped her album with the same title. Even those who haven't watched the film, I'm sure they are familiar with the soundtrack.
Fẹ́mi tààràtààrà, olólùfẹ́ fẹ́ràn mi láìṣẹ̀ tán.
Sure, man. You should remix the song with Shola Alison, by the way.
Because I have a good voice, right?
You already know.
I know, thank you, darling. Thank you.
And I must say, honey, but thank you for your sonorous voice yesterday.
Now, when you...
Your rendition.
No, I sang birthdays.
No, she did.
Yeah.
Is it your compliment?
So if I'm not doing it for a living, at least let me just be serenading people.
Yes.
Your birthday, don't worry, I'll sing.
Yes.
I want money. Shola Alison right there.
Yeah.
That's a classic.
It is.
That's a classic, and it changed the story for her.
Yep.
The album. And
That's right.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And I think she's gone ahead to doing so many too. All right, now let's talk about I Need to Know. This is another classic TV show starring Nigerian A-list actress Funke Akindele, who played the role of a Yoruba girl, Bisi, the inquisitive one. The TV series was an educational show sponsored by the United Nations Population Fund. It dwells on the lives of 4 secondary school students, Bisi, Ngozi, Hawa, and Asian, dealing with life in their teenage years. HIV, AIDS, and teenagers' pregnancy were strong themes in the show. However, many do not know the voices behind the catchy soundtrack well. It was sung by a Kenyan group called Kalamashaka, who also made a cameo appearance on the TV series. I need to know.
you need to know what?
No.
What do you need to
know?
From this particular one, from the theme songs, you already know what it is that you're about to watch. If education is the key, why should you deny it?
Yeah.
You talked about the theme of the show itself. Yeah, it was a nice show.
Yes,
Very
it was
educative
really
one.
a nice one, because I think it taught parents how to start the conversation about sex education with their children. You know, you should be your children's friends, and you should always just let them be open to you. Because there are so many times that if you're not their friends, they're not going to be telling you certain things.
A lot of things.
And that was why Funke Akindele was Funke Akindele. Like, she was busy right there, and she was always asking questions. And it's okay when children ask questions too.
It is.
Yeah.
Don't push them away.
Yeah, it's good to be inquisitive.
Yes, sir. Number 3, Tope Alabi. Yeah, wondering if there's any classic film or TV series called Tope Alabi. Well, I'm talking about the famous gospel singer. She's one of the frequent voices behind most Yoruba films. I'm sure some Yoruba movie lovers will attest to that. The famous gospel singer, who was also an actress, was a pace setter of soundtracks in the Yoruba film industry, as she has composed a whole lot of soundtracks.
Oh, mom, man. The fact that I cannot even sing along to all this one, because I think she's done like, I learned over 300 and something. Okay, you were telling me.
Like, I'm wondering, is that really possible?
It's possible because you know Yoruba movies, the way they churn them out. And
They shoot every day.
And I really do hope that she get paid like well for this, because I don't want to be hearing
I think it might have been like that. Like
when they started, maybe now.
And you know the funny part? That open,
I apologize
for 5 movies.
I apologize.
You don't enter 5 movies.
Boy,
they act. Don't worry.
But that they're not enough for 5 films. So you watch like different movies.
Okay,
the same
let me translate to you. So it was actually saying that Yoruba films, I mean, that industry, that's how they'll just call you. You are my friend. They'll talk, come. I want your voice. So they'll be psyching you and they'll be like, I really want your voice on this, my, movie. And I really want you to, so Saeed Balogun will be the one to act this thing. And when he says, when he kills, you know what I'm saying? Oh, like he kills someone, he kills someone. I am so sorry for the mess.
But the good thing is with Yoruba films, once you listen to the soundtrack, you don't need to see the title.
You know what is happening.
You already know the title and
you know the end.
You know the title, the storyline. You know it's about twins.
I am sweating under this wig. What?
We apologize.
I am so sorry. Now let's talk about Fuji House of Commotion. Like most TV shows of the early 2000s, Fuji House of Commotion was a family-oriented comedy. This show followed a highly dysfunctional, noisy, and downright crazy inter-ethnic polygamous family. Chief Fuji, the family patriarch, had 3 wives and a mistress with over a dozen children of different ages. It was a madhouse, and there was always one crazy conflict or the other going on. However, this show managed to teach us how such a large and diverse family were able to work their way through different problems while providing lots of light-hearted humor. Omar Ikomi did justice to the song. Once you hear the beats, be ready to sing along, and that's why it's one of the catchiest soundtracks ever.
House of Commotion.
This is a classic, man. This is a classic,
It is actually.
It is.
It is. Shout out to everyone on that. Shout out to the person who made that soundtrack.
Yes.
Oh,
because it's the reason we have this. We have put this together today because we kept talking about it on the, in our meeting. Like, these people, is it that they don't acknowledge them? And there are some times that you don't even see the end credits when they finish. They
don't put music by.
They don't put. And I'm like, this is somebody's work. You should acknowledge them, and that is why we have taken our time to acknowledge these people.
Yes, and
we really appreciate you.
Yeah, and these people are actually some of the major reasons you remember these movies.
Yeah.
Because the soundtracks are very catchy.
Yeah.
Once you say wife number, that's Fuji House. This is super, that's like a whole lot of effort is always put into this.
I feel that we should go way back, like Tales by Moonlight. When you're buying something, maybe they send you on errand, and then you just hear from another person's TV. You quickly run to your own house.
Before.
I know. I just be very hard.
I really want to do the work.
To do the research. Tales by
But you don't
Moonlight.
talk
Tales by Moonlight. What would that show behind the cloud?
Behind the cloud.
It go hard. We'll just do the homework. We fit you. Number 5, wrapping it up, Super Story. This was one of the most popular Nigerian drama series created by Wale Adenuga. Families gathered to watch the highly suspenseful and entertaining show, as each season had a new storyline, more captivating and sometimes even scarier than the previous one. from the unforgettable theme songs to the proverbs at the end. This show was epic. It's no longer news that the soundtrack was beautifully done by Wale Okoro, popularly known as Essence. You can't help but enjoy and sing along once this track begins.
This is Super Story. This is Super Story.
You see that proverb?
Man
Where a fish drowns or even die of thirst. That's epic, man.
That's right.
How will a fish
As in
drown?
Drown or
die
of thirst.
When it's always in the water.
Maybe there is a
Drought.
depth they will go to and then they... Is that even possible for a fish?
This particular one, I like. This is a classic, and I think they still do Super Story.
Yes, they do.
I
Still do.
sorry.
You can't, yeah.
Then they're always inserting
Back in the day, it was a thing that people
It was
got
a thing, it was-
Now
They're
it's
always
repressing phone and
inserting
be
the
doing
title,
TikTok.
Father, oh Father.
Yeah,
Sister,
Odd Worlds,
sister.
Odd
Odd
Worlds.
Worlds.
Yeah.
And we know you guys are like, oh, why aren't the other ones there? That's why we call it Daily Top 5. We know we have
Of course.
This Life is Beautiful and a whole lot of others.
Shout out to Wale Adenuga Productions. Man.
Yes, shout outs. Because
Very
I
good
remember
job.
we're talking about this off air, and OJ was saying that way back, you know, you have family members sit down together and watch this, and that is what's like so many people don't
Bonds,
even have
yeah.
any longer, right? Interesting stuff.
Yes, sir.
All right, we will be back after this music break to wrap up the show. Don't go anywhere.
So, quick question. Did you find love at any time on Facebook?
Facebook, no.
Did you?
Did you?
No. Shout out to people who got married off Facebook.
And there are weird
Yeah.
people on Facebook.
Now, but then it
Weird
was
and local.
Very
no,
no, honeypot, no.
no.
Where they think
No.
you
No.
wear one clothes like they'll say,
No.
no.
Everyone is entitled to their
But
opinion.
right now, now they do Facebook now, Instagram DM,
DM, it go down in the
Snapchat, Twitter, even TikTok now. They
They know they love.
It goes down,
Hey,
man.
hey.
But shout out to you people that found love on Facebook, by
Yeah,
the way.
and I'm still finding love.
And are still finding love. Awkward.
Okay, thank you so much for being a part of the show today. It's been so fantastic doing this with you, and you. On behalf of these beautiful people, OJ excluded. Because he's not the only, because I said people. Okay now, so OJ included. All right, this is Lady Cat, this is OJ, my name is Honeypot, and we'll catch you tomorrow. We can start it already. Thank you.
Ole good.
Tell me something where I know fit do.